Yokoso otakus! Yokoso otakus! We're here today. We're going to stream a game called Hotel Galactic. I've been waiting for this to come out for a very, very long time. I was a Kickstarter backer for the game. It's supposed to be like a Studio Ghibli visual style inspiration hotel manager. People say really great things about it. I don't know anything myself personally. I've stayed away from everything because I've wanted to come into this as fresh as you could come into it. If you guys like the content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokoso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming. And consider joining the membership for as low as $9.99 or $1.99, not $9.99. That's the highest amount. $1.99 a month. And get access to some behind-the-scenes videos, some backdrop things, and early access to videos. Or don't. That's totally fine also. This is a rare opportunity where I am not... I wasn't given this game. I don't have any predisposition to love it or hate it or anything. I am just going completely blind into this and checking it out. It is in early access, so keep that in mind in case we run into stuff, because that's just how the world works, and not everything's going to be perfect in early access. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, except for I have really cool news that I have completed Hiragana Hero after today. I've been playing it daily for a bit now, and I completed it. I beat it, and I haven't beat the ultimate boss, but I beat the everything about it. And I'll give no spoilers, but it was amazing, and I'll have a review for it shortly. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. We're taking a break from Final Fantasy IX today, not because I want to take a break, but because this game just came out, and I thought I'd share something a little different. I know not everybody likes the Final Fantasy IX live streams. So if you're watching, you have any interest in stuff, say hello. And hopefully we have good internet like we did last time. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's play it. Let's see what it is. We're not on Twitch again today because I'm still kind of leery about the internet. So just YouTube. And yeah, let's see. And like I said, I'm gonna be real honest about this. So if I like it, I'm gonna be openly liking it. And if I think it's a pile of poo-poo, then I'll be sure to say that, because I don't know anything about anything. I don't know. I hit play, and I guess we're waiting for something to happen. I usually test games before we start streaming. I'm assuming it's going to load. Hello? Huh. Well, this isn't off to a great start, but this kind of stuff does happen. Oh, here we go. Ancient Forge is the company that does it. The game is a product of actual human passion. No AI was used. So I know you guys are really, really hype on that. I'm not necessarily anti-AI by any means, but I know that that's a really important thing to some of you guys. So that'll probably be a nice thing to see. I'm hoping the music is good too. Like, that's one thing I kind of have high expectations for. The art definitely looks fantastic, and the character designs from what we see looks really good too. I'm gonna go in here and adjust the settings if I need to. We're gonna max everything out. It says high. We're just giving everything the high treatment. Let's get high and have good graphics. At least the best we can have. I don't know why they're not letting us change the frame rate, but look like it's stuck at 60, so ain't nobody gonna complain about that. At least I'm not for a hotel sim. Andy, oh my goodness, Andy, welcome in. How are you? It's so good to see you. Feels like it's been a while. Do we have any other settings to look at? They got audio settings. How's the volume for you guys too? You guys hearing me well enough? Okay, 1440. That's what I wanted to make sure. A lot of these games don't 1440 right off the top. And we're gonna do it in English, but it does look like they have Polish, German, Japanese, Chinese traditional, Chinese simplified, Russian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, the Brazil kind. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't know how much I kickstarted this for either. That's another thing I'm not really sure. I have no idea. Anyway, let's hit play. Good about yourself. It's been a while, just been busy. Well, that's fair. I mean, that's we all get busy at times. I understand that. I'm glad that you have been doing good though. It's wonderful. I've been doing good myself. I've been really kind of deep diving into, oh, I got to press this button. Japanese. So we can do sandbox or we can do story mode. Let's see the difference here. Experience the full narrative journey of Hotel Galactic, aid Gustav in his search for redemption, meet a cast of unforgettable characters, and fight for what's right in a galaxy on the brink, all while uncovering the secrets of the cosmos in your own identity. Sandbox is build the hotel of your dreams your way. Choose out your starting staff, name your hotel, and shape every detail without story constraints. A relaxed, open-ended experience where your creativity sets the pace. I like that. Has work been interesting lately? You know, it's been. I guess we get to pick a little icon for ourselves. We have some fun choices here. Oh, this one's kind of cute. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Like I'm not even gonna guess, actually. That one's kind of cool, too. Oh, did it go back in a circle? Anyway, that's actually a pretty good jump. Oh, we'll try him. That seems to embody me. Man. Yeah, I think what sold me and got me to do the Kickstarter for this was I watched like a video. They had like an animated video and I was just like, wow. Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be really fun. I wish I knew how much I put down on the Kickstarter for this. Your work is getting remodeled. Oh, that's always a lot. That's always a lot. I remember when I worked retail and they did remodels. Are you helping with the remodel or are you just trying to pardon the dust around you? Life was kindled by an ancient flame. Is the graphics supposed to look like that? Man, this is way too fast. From the breath of forgotten constellations, you're pardoning the dust. Single wandering spirit is born. Oh man, this is what I'm saying. Like, for an indie game, it's really cool. They have these animations. I used to do remodels when I worked at Walmart. I was on a remodeling team and I would travel around the state. They wanted me to take it to the next level when I quit and I left the state and came out here to Washington. I've been here ever since. I was scared it was going to be my career for the rest of my life. It honestly wouldn't have been too bad if I would have done that. Wow, that looks beautiful. The pilgrims. You guys think the volume's okay? I'm not being like overpowered or anything. Act 1, The Wandering Pilgrim. Well, I definitely like how colorful it is. You lost some products? That's always tough. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate your feedback. That is very helpful. It's a takyok. The voice acting seems pretty good too. Quality's high. Like it's recorded well. What in the depths? Okay. This is actual in-game? That's pretty good. That glow, never seen it mean anything good. Uh-oh. Gustav, must you always greet spirit strangers like they carry a curse? Where's your sense of etiquette? Right then. Good day. Can you hear us? Word, dog. They must be talking to me. Oh, we gotta hold for answers. I see Miyazaki influence in the delivery of the lines. Yeah. I think that a lot of stuff in this game's really inspired from it. And that's not a bad remark. I think that's a good thing. It's cool. Yeah, they have that kind of personality to their voices, which is great. Who do I want? Oh, we have little choices that have icons next to them. That's a mechanic. I can smell that. That's obvious. Let's see here. So I felt the need to help. Maybe this place could use a little care. Why do you assume I want anything? Maybe I just like crashing uninvited. That one's kind of rude. You respect it a lot. For sure. I'm not sure yet. Maybe this place will show me why I'm here. Okay, I kind of like that. I can dig that. I can dig that. Oh, Wanderer. Suppose that earns some degree of respect. I really like the character design too. I should have looked into this. Usually before a stream, when it's a new game like this, I kind of poke and prod into the Steam page a little bit, look at the developer and stuff like that. Honestly, I should have done my research before kickstarting. I do understand that's not the smartest idea to do. I don't know what possessed me to do this at whatever point, but figure it's worth checking out. I kind of thought it would be a bigger world, though. I didn't think it would just be this little island. Marcelo! Sparn? Ooh, what? Who are we looking at? Oh, that's why. Alright, looks like we... Oh my god, this looks like Studio Ghibli animation. Yeah, that's the idea, I think. Oh, whoa, we can zoom out. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Wow. You can zoom way in and way out. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Ghibli inspiration. Like I said, I thought it would be kind of fun. It just came out today in early access. I don't know off the top of my head how much it is, but I have a link in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. I'm not affiliated, so I don't really care if you do or not. It's just there for anyone who needs it. And welcome in, Brett, by the way, too. Brett, Andy, and Marcelo, you all are very appreciated. Thank you for your thumbs up, too. I see you. We got the thumbs up in here. I should thumb myself up, too. Here we go. Well, this is a very impressive start so far. We got some good sound quality, some great character design. Andy, I don't know if I ever told you, I have a YouTuber that I watch. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Exact same name as you. He does wood. He crafts with wood. He does wood turning, and I really watch his videos a ton. Vinland Saga manga ended after 20 years. Wow. Wow. That's congratulations to them. Hold down on the worker, drag them to desired location and release to drop them. You use this feature to override what a given worker is currently doing. Okay. You might have heard of him. Yeah, it's just Andy Phillips. Like, I think that's his YouTube channel. It's just Andy Phillips. He's awesome. He's out of the UK. And I really want to buy some of his stuff, but it's very, very expensive. He is a very talented craftsman. So, I mean, am I supposed to grab somebody and just pop them in? Use the drag and drop feature on an alien? These are aliens? Aliens? Still a while before the anime ends. I think I've only seen most of number one. Drag Sparn onto the island. Oh, is Sparn not on the island? Okay. This is my favorite spot on the island. You can play many fun demos. So like my very own Monkey Smash. You might be of some actual use. Well, I don't know. It took me quite a while to figure out how to drag and drop something when it literally told me to drag and drop something and gave me a little tutorial screen telling me how to do that. Could not be good. I dropped a video really late at night. Oh, John made it in too. John, welcome in. I am doing very good. So I posted a video last night. Chainsaw Man manga should be ending in a year or two, give or take. I wouldn't be surprised. I've fallen so far behind. I actually kind of really fell off Chainsaw Man. The first part was some of the best manga writing and reading I've ever done, ever. And then part 2, I've just never found my grab in it, which I hate to admit. The Kaiju number 8 manga finished, and I made a video on it. It has not been doing well, but I'm not actually going to ask you guys to help me out and watch it because I think a lot of the regulars are anime viewers, and I don't want you to spoil yourself. I did try to be very gentle about the spoilers, but because I was addressing some very late endgame things and an overall idea of it, I don't suggest watching it, which is a weird thing to say, but I just made it because I wanted to kind of just talk about it for a minute. Okay, so everything's dirty here. Have you been up to anything, John? Oh, I've been watching some anime too, actually, which is new because I kind of haven't been watching anime in a while, and I've been slowly progressing back into it. I watched a new one as well as some Kaiju number 8. Tomorrow is Friday. What's a spoiler for me who reads the manga and watches the anime? Yeah. I mean, if you've read the manga, you might even have extra commentary to add in the comments. But like I just said, I think most people that watch our channel in general are not manga readers, or at least I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Anyway, we'll keep playing. I want to play today, and we'll talk a bit too. I'm not antisocial today. I just... clean up the rubble in the lobby and the cobweb in the lobby. Okay, do I just click on them and... Oh, I just clean them myself? Oh, I sign. I'm assigning. Okay. And they just... I don't know how... Who picks to do what? Another reason why I wanted to make that, too, is, like, I have really... kind of been a hype man in a way for Kaiju number 8 for quite a while, and there's been a lot of like naysaying and stuff like that, and I've like really refuted it for a very long time, and I was kind of wrong. I read comic books, so it's something new for me. Yeah, that's fair, man. That's cool. I do need to get into more reading. I'm trying to think of the name of the name of the anime that I started that's new was interesting. Good night. Yo, are you going to bed, Andy? Well, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Is that it? Oh, I gotta... No, it says there's 4. Oh, there's rubble there. Well, have a great night, Andy. I hope you get some good rest, and I hope work doesn't get too chaotic for you with the changes going on. Dialogue choices affect Gustav's ghost more than others. Choose them carefully when he's nearby. Interesting. I might do the Keen Reflexes Hiragana Hero review tomorrow, and if I do, we won't stream. But I will be continuing our Final Fantasy IX playthrough, at least during this weekend. For sure on Sunday, because Bree works on Sundays, and I always have Sundays free, and it's a great time for me to stream. Riley's also gone too. But maybe another time this Sunday too. We're still having problems with our toilet, and we've gotten to the point now where we had to call a plumber today, so I'm hoping we can get somebody to come in soon, because it kind of sucks not having a great toilet here. What should this place say the moment someone steps inside? Cozy, welcoming space for all. It should offer solitude. This should feel like a place where you can start anew, where every guest leaves a little bit more inspired. I like that one. Let's set the tone with confidence, high standard. No. It's a place where you can start anew. That sounds like a wonderful hotel. I like that. So I'm not like a big fan of like having to click in the text box to push it forward. I wish I could click off the screen. All I would say without spoiling anything, I wasn't a fan of the Kaiju number 8 manga ending, and I'll leave it at that. And that's fair. I was the same as well. I would have liked it. There's a number of things I would have liked to have done differently. And I'm not usually so critical, but I really do feel strongly about that. So I guess we have to agree to our choice. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but just as a personal thing I've noticed, I feel like in a lot of ways, indie games are like really generous with their achievements on Steam. A number of these games I've played, it's like, I don't know if they don't know how best to do achievements, or if they feel like they need to have a bunch of achievements to make people feel like they're accomplishing more or something. I'm not really sure, but I always feel like they're kind of heavy-handed with dropping them, and it's like so many little stupid things you do, they pop up all the time. You've noticed that too? Okay, I don't know if I'm just a crazy person, but... Alright, so we gotta repair the desk. We need wood and stick. Well, how do I get wood and stick? Do they get that? Oh, we have some. There's some just hanging out? Okay. Oh, there's a speed up too, I guess. We can make things faster. Oh, we can go up to 3 times faster. That's cool. Whoa, that was cool. Okay. Ooh, okay, now it's starting to look a little nicer other than whatever's going on there. Soul can breathe one more? I mean, we have an entrance. I'm not going to get it until September, but Killing Floor 3 came out today. I never played Killing Floor 2. I played the first one because I had a friend that was obsessed with it and wanted me to play it, and I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know if I have time for games like that. There's a lot of stuff right now that I'm really struggling. Like, I got the new Donkey Kong game, and I have barely been able to play it. Like, barely. At all. And I've really wanted to. I also, and I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, I haven't quit. I haven't quit entirely, but I have greatly reduced, like as in like 99% reduced the amount of game keys I'm requesting from developers now. And the rest of this year, I kind of want to focus on a couple other things. One of them being I'm going to buy the new Digimon game, and we're going to play that. And because I know a lot of you guys really like Digimon stuff, and I'm kind of new to it and enjoyed last game that came out when we played Digimon Survive. I had a really good experience with that. And this new one looks really good. But I've been kind of staying away from it so I can come into it blind, and I'm not talking about it because I don't want everyone to, like... Well, I don't really know why I'm not talking about it, but... Just hopping by to say hi. I need to go to bed. Waking up early tomorrow to do stuff. Oh, yeah, this was a late stream for sure, Marcelo. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you and your support. You're awesome, man. It's always good to see you. Hope you sleep well and you have a good day tomorrow. And your out-of-town goes well for you, too. And you're safe. Today is Alex Mai's birthday. He's the voice of Comic Man in My Hero Academia, Ohana in Fire Force, the Emperor in the Apothecary Diaries. Oh man, I keep forgetting about Apothecary Diaries. And Subukade in Ranking of Kings. Ooh. I need to watch the second season of Ranking too. One of the GFs for the weekend. Oh, that's great to celebrate a birthday. Will you get some rest, man? That's great. You're gonna have a wonderful time. Yeah, that's great, man. Enjoy yourself for sure. Might be getting into Magic the Gathering again. They're gonna release a Marvel set. People have posted pics of them from SDCC. Wow. I can't believe how much Marvel has changed. It's so wild. Oh, new guest room. Okay, there we go. I'm blown away. I think I mentioned this not that long ago, but I have a buddy who's sending me some Final Fantasy IX Magic the Gathering cards, some of my favorite characters. Not anything valuable, just stuff characters that I really like. I haven't played Magic in a while, and I don't plan on playing it. I just would like, some cards for a collection, a little nice design. Good art to look at, it's always cool. Same as drill repairs. Point out which trees and rocks you want gone. Oh, okay, so we can kind of clear our area too. I mean, I figure this is gonna be pretty mechanic heavy. And quests from people. Of course they do. Now they have a Sonic set coming out too, is my understanding. Something going on there. Yeah, it's wild to almost being bankrupt in the 90s to $1 billion plus company. That is wild. Supplies like wood and minerals can be found around the island. Use the action wheel to gather tasks. Drag and drop, and then gathering. Oh, they're just adding to what we had before, I guess. Well, I kind of want to, like, clean the cobwebs up. I'm not going to lie. I would like to, like, decobweb some stuff. De-rubble. I don't think they've told us quite how to do that, but I figure it's worth a shot. Maybe we'll make these guys move a little quicker. And get some rubble and some rubble. I don't know that we can go downstairs just yet because I think it's broken there. So then let's go back to play speed. Waits eagerly for October before I go to New York Comic-Con every year. That's very exciting. That's really cool. I don't know if I told you guys all my plans. I am going to... Hold on, let me figure out these... Oh, okay, that's not hard to figure out at all. So I'm going to a... No worker has an axe equipped? Well, how would one equip an axe? Where does an axe come from? Did I miss something? I had to have missed something. Where would an axe be? What? Okay, I guess I just needed to order them. And then Sparn will talk to me. Yeah, so we're gonna go to a water park, and me and the kid are, and meet my dad, just at the end of next month, and then after that, we're gonna go to, I think the next thing is in December. We're gonna go see my mom in Arizona, for Christmas, and spend Christmas with her is my hope. And then in January we're hoping to go to Japan, but honestly, if this toilet costs me a ton of money, I may not be able to. Some actions require specific tools, others can be performed correctly with efficient gear. Each worker can be equipped. Okay, does they tell me how to do that? No. I don't remember the last time I've been to a water park. Yeah, it's been a very long time for me too. Equipped item to Maiko. And equipped item to Alan Tudyk. And equipped item to Sparn? I don't know. That seems to be it, maybe? Ish? Possibly? Perhaps? Anyway, I'm kind of excited. I'm not really excited how I'm fat now, but outside of that, it's fine. I kind of try to stay away from them because they're not very sanitary. That is true, but it is a good time with the family. So the place we're going to is in Idaho. It's called Silverwood. I don't really, it's not like you guys are going to show up there. And even if you did, anyone who's watching this is probably my friend. So Silverwood is a split park. One half of it is like roller coasters, and they have like some rides that they've inherited from like Six Flags and stuff. So they have these really cool, big, fun amusement park rides. And then the other half is a water park, and they have a lazy river, and they have like these raft things, and there's a big wave pool and a bunch of kind of rides that are based around that. And that's where we're going, and so that'll be really fun. We can kind of do a lot of different activities. So we won't be in the water the whole time, and then there is multiple water things to do, and a bunch of them are just like sitting on a raft. A lot of places do split from what I've seen. Yeah, I don't get out to a lot of places like that, so it is kind of unique for us, I think. Weird bugs? We need to find a bug. Huh. Today is Michael Jones' birthday. He's the voice of Sting in Fairy Tail. Dogra in One Piece, Shin-Senpai Aura in Tokyo Ghoul Re, and Hekekaran Termite in Overlord. Boy, I am unfamiliar with almost all of those. I played the Fairy Tail video game a little bit, but not the rest of them. But those are great. Those are great. He must be very prolific. Very prolific. Equipped workers with a makeshift axe. So I guess... Oh, we got one with an axe. Okay. So we'll be able to do that. I don't know what this deposit item thing is. I'm not really familiar with any of that. And they want us to gather some trees. So we'll let our workers kind of do their thing. We'll speed up time. If I could speed up time. It's pretty quick. Oh, so they leave a bunch of the logs on the ground. So one person can come down, a bunch can bring them back. Even though New Jersey probably has the second best Six Flags, I barely go. I heard that Six Flags are really great. I've never been able to go to one before. But I heard they're really, really cool. Like I said, I don't get out to a lot of amusement parks. It's kind of a bummer. Today is Martha Harm's birthday. She's the voice of Eclipse Scorpio in Fairy Tail, Professor Vitch in Assassination Classroom. I need to watch more of that too. I gave up on that way too early. And Aho Yomikawa in Index Railgun franchise. Index Railgun franchise. I don't know what that is. And Mill and Space Dandy. I heard Space Dandy was really good too, and I think I'm missing out not having seen it or read it. All right, now we get to do construction. I think the animations are pretty cute too. Well, what's this all about? I said learn, but it doesn't like work right away. Weird. How do I learn it? Oh, you can priority boost it. Oh, that's what that means. That's what that means. A certain magical index and a certain scientific railgun. Index railgun. Huh. Very interesting. I like how there's like animals and stuff like that that kind of maneuver around. They're very cute. He waved. The anime we watched started with a G and has a name I'm not overly familiar with. It felt to me like a Adult Swim anime because they had all this like heavy metal music and stuff. I have a lot of complaints about it so far. We watched the first 2 episodes. I really want to give it 3 episodes at least before I really start kind of cranking down on negative thoughts on it. I've learned over time that sometimes if something seems a little off, it doesn't always mean, like sometimes they'll self-correct a bit. But it's about this boy who lives in this like kind of outcast village of the town, and he gets accused of framed basically for a murder, and he gets cast into this pit, which is like a big garbage pit. And he's got kind of screwed up hands that allow him to have these special powers. The premise of it is interesting. The premise of it is like really, really interesting to me. And the artwork almost kind of looks like the world ends with you in kind of a weird way. Me and Bree were picking all these different things that it feels like. It's like an amalgamation of a bunch of different things. Oh, we did that already. All right, hold and drag on the room size. Release the button to confirm. Areas marked in red indicate you cannot build there. The main character is annoying though too. I am really, really hoping he does not drive me up a wall that badly. Okay. We do like back out, and then we can kind of watch it get built. Yeah, the animations are good. The animations are really good. It seems like they're doing stuff the right way here. We can speed up time. I don't know why I always forget you can speed up time. Oh yeah, we're supposed to find some glimmer bugs or something. Oh, we can just click on bugs. No. Oh yeah, you do. You just kind of like click on them. So I guess we look for little flying knickknacks and we get on them. Is that one? No, that's a frog. What does the phrase driving up a wall mean? Like drives me crazy. It irritates me. It bothers me. It's something that kind of just frustrates me. Boy, they do have a lot of these bugs to mess with, huh? Some of them are kind of tricky, though. If I cleared stuff out, I guess it'd be a little bit easier. Yeah, I can't really get that one. We might have to progress a little bit farther in the game first. All right, let's talk to Homie Dog here. You haven't heard that one before? Being driven up a wall, drive up a wall? My mom used to use that with me a lot when I was a little kid, and I'd be like, she'd be like, you're driving me up a wall. is that? Repair the harbor, you help him for a lifetime. Okay, repair the harbor. Repair. I do like the speed up. I mean, it's necessary in these types of games. Did our room get emptied? And we just have rubble? What? Well, that's the guest room. That's the new guest room. Now I feel dumb. Oh, does stuff clutter, or did we just miss that? What? No. I was trying to click the bug. That's kind of frustrating. There we go. It gives us something to do while we're waiting for buildings to be done and stuff like that, which is cool. There we go. Yeah, you do kind of have to like really zoom in a bunch though. I think zooming in seems to help. There we go. Yeah, zooming's the way. As they say, do you know the way? A little easier to see too, I guess. That's 10. It looks like there's 2 more left, but I didn't see any others anywhere. Maybe I'm zooming in too much. Or I'm not looking high or low enough? Oh, mysterious ship is docked. Alright, let's back up here. We'll run out to here. No more bugs. Okay. Here's our mysterious harbor guest, Silver. The camera works really good too. That's another thing I'll give it. It's nice and smooth, and this game feels like it hits well above an indie mark. So I'm happy I kickstarted this actually, because this seems solid. I'll be curious to see if it runs on the Steam Deck. Access the action wheel of the crate to purchase an item. You'll automatically be delivered to the dock area. Okay. Kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, they did do a good job with the animations. Everything's kind of pretty solid.
Oh, you good. Oh.
Twice a week they'll come. Okay. Find a suitable spot to place it in the hotel. Okay, so I mean, obviously they want us to probably put that in the new room that we've made. No? 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 What? Oh, it belongs outside. Okay. Guess we'll pop it here. Why not? And I think we had another one here with another crafting station. Oh no, that's the same crafting station. I was like, what? That's a provision sack. You can unpack this, and I guess it belongs in the streets? I don't know. What? It's weird. Did the elevator get fixed and I didn't know it? Well, if that's the case, we're gonna clean up. A lot of mess. A lot of mess in this little hotel. We're gonna give people a whole lot to do, I guess. Yeah, the elevator got fixed. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Or maybe it was never broken and I've just been imagining it not being good. That's weird. Kind of hard to spot some of the junk. Oh, we can't do the barricade just yet. Okay. So do all this. Unpack the supply crate. Is this a supply crate? This must be. I don't know. I don't see anything else. Cleaning, all my homies cleaning. Clean up. We can't do anything with stumps yet, so. Looks like trees maybe regrow a little bit too. It's not bad. Why is this, like, still highlighted? Is it? It probably hasn't been moved yet, that's why. Yeah. Let's hurry these guys up. They're slow. We'll look for bugs while we wait for them to do that, I guess. I don't think there's bugs in the house, is there? I mean, maybe. Alien goo system? That's horrifying conceptually. Okay, now we got Sparn to talk to. I haven't been sleeping lately. I've been getting really tired. Okay, we can make a bed. Oh, it'll make it now. Oh, and a simple chair and a standing lamp. Okay, there, I had 2 somehow. Not somehow, it's just dumb. Dumb. Everything got cleaned really well, though. That's cool. Alright, we'll 3 up here. We're wiping our forest out. I want to give a big shout out to people who have been helping us out with watch hours. Our watch hours have been absolutely improving, and we are now less than 500 watch hours away from full monetization, which is what I was really hoping to do soon. It's been a while, and yeah, so we have right now, I'll just refresh this a little bit so I can get a good update here. We have 3,505 watch hours out of 4,000. So I've mentioned this before, but when you guys watch, you know, if you're not doing anything or you got a free TV with Roku or something on it, it's you just turn on a playlist and leave it sitting on your TV for a little bit, and that'll help us get there. And then I will not say anything else about it, because I'll be a full partner then, which is something I've wanted to do on any platform for like 10 years now. So I would be very happy with that, and your guys' help is instrumental in that. So thank you all for those who've been working on that for me, and I kind of hate to ask you to do stuff for me like that, but it is appreciated, and you guys have been really coming through to help support me like that. It means a lot. Okay, now they're gonna let me unpack. Wouldn't let me unpack before. Okay, and no, we already did a chair. We have another chair? That's confusing. We'll just wait to see how that goes, I guess. That doesn't seem right. We have a standing lamp. We'll get that set up here. And there's a bed in there too. There we go. There's our guest bed. Oh, thank God. The UI makes it really nice and clear, so that's helpful. See if I can find any more bugs now that we've cleared some stuff out. Or maybe they're like up high. Is there like up high bugs? Maybe? They're like hidden out in the way here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a good feature too, to zip over to the person who's got a quest. I love it. Okay. Okay, what makes a great hotel great? The feeling of being truly looked after, the kind of amenities that makes folk want to stay an extra decade, or having access to all that amazing food at the snap of my fingers. I think amenities are helpful. A decade? Probably, but a moment for your kind. You are right, though. Guests love to have a reason to put their feet up and say, now this is living. That is true. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Oh, we got another scroll. Learn and redeem. Oh, big lamp. Big lamp. So does that just work right away? We can do big lamp? No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, because it's right here and we got to learn it. Yeah, okay. Of course. Learn the new room type. Like a little pingy headache that cracked in there for a second. This is pretty cool. It looks like there's maybe some mines down below too, huh? We do some excavation. The world is our oyster. They're making a small world a big world. Design a new dining room. A big lava lamp. Oh, it was a big lava lamp. Oh, I love that. That's cool. Design a new dining room. How does one design a new dining room? Huh. How does one do that? Do I need to do it from here? I just see a... Oh, there's a dining room, yeah. Could we stack it, maybe? Oh, a dining room. Oh, it can't be too big. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I wish I knew where more of these glimmer bugs were. Such a bummer. I feel like I'm missing out on something. And like I said, I don't think I see them inside. I can't do that yet. They're not going to let me do that. A lot of frogs, not too many bugs. Wonder if they come from the trees, maybe. If I knock the trees down, they come? I don't know. Stinks being new. Let's hurry up. Let's speed everything up here. This is kind of taking a bit. I'm being lackadaisical, and I need to buck it up. You have 5 thumbs up on the stream. That's awesome so far. Thank you. Alright, we crafted our big lava lamp. So now we can unpack it. I think we should put it in the guest room. Like, it's pretty cool. Here's our dining room. I'm assuming they're gonna like have us do like a table and stuff too. Okay. They're so cute. Green Slade, what's up? Yeah, I was late. Did you win? You got a heart. That's kind of a funny one. Yeah, I was playing Hiragana Hero today. So my streams have been a little bit later than normal. Usually I come home from work and I just do a quick relax for a second, get myself set up, and I stream. But since I've been doing Hiragana Hero daily, it's kind of delayed things a little bit. And today I beat the game, so it took a lot longer to go through that ending than usual. And so we just had a late stream. How have you been? Hopefully your day's been good. I knew we were gonna have to do new furnishings for the dining room. I knew that was coming up. That was like the next thing I was waiting for. We got a waiter platform, so that's definitely gonna be crucial. And an elegant table set, also crucial. Probably want to do 2 of those at least, I would think. And we could make the room a little nicer, I would think, too, with a lamp or so. No, we don't have any light bulbs, but we could do a couple of lava lamps. Oh my god, I was halfway behind the stream. Oh no! Oh no! Damn you, DVR. You're good, but you're so bad, too. The ups and downs of it all. All right, for the people that aren't doing nothing, we're gonna jam a bunch of resources, I think. Look at that. Lol. Yeah, I know you don't like the DVR. I'm a big fan of it, though. I really do like it. 24 months and 2 years, or 22 months is, or 24 months is 2 years on the dot. That's incredible, man. I really appreciate you. I need to do more for members. There's this video I've been wanting to do for you guys where I have a bunch of my old video games from childhood that I found during cleaning. I have them sitting next to me. I just haven't done the video yet. I wanted to kind of talk about some of my nostalgia for my old games that I have. It means I started subscribing to you right after I joined YouTube. Oh, really? You've only been on YouTube 2 years, Greenslade? Interesting. Repair broken furniture in the kitchen. Oh yeah, my bad. Repair. Not repair. Repair. Not repair. No, that's not repair. That's not. Oh yeah, no, those are repair. Repair. Is anything else broken? Oh, that all looks good. That's great. I feel like my dining room's a little small, but maybe we can extend it later. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of when my first video was. It was interesting. I was looking at how much we've changed over time, and honestly, I was a little worried that I've maybe not changed for the better. I know that there's been a lot of big changes on the channel and changes with me and how I do things since I started. And I hope I've made the right decision with everything, but I don't know. I can't sit here and regret it. I mean, it is what it is. I want to say I started in like late 2019, like maybe before, like right before COVID hit. I could be wrong, but I think that is true. Okay, we crafted the waiter platform, so we... Nope, we can't do that yet. Okay, whatever. They want us to craft first. Well, first they want us to fix the broken furniture, I guess. Well, I think we're just about done. This should be the end of it here. You've done good. One of the cleaner streams out there. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of my thoughts on life... Okay, now I can unpack. Like I said, I philosophically changed quite a bit since I started. And, you know, there was a really long time where we were pretty focused, centric to live streaming. And I'm not gonna lie, I do carry a lot of regret that I have changed moving from live streaming. I mean, it was better for me in life, but I think that it was also, and I hope no one feels like betrayed, so to speak, but it was a change. I think people always kind of got used to me being a live streamer, and then I've had points on YouTube here where I've been like, I'm not live streaming. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done live streaming as a main thing that I do. And I don't know. I hope that wasn't something that anything I do is people are gonna feel some sort of a way about, so I can't make everyone happy, but I wish I could. I want to. But I also have to do what I have to do. When I make decisions, I make decisions for me and my health. And as much as I don't like to hurt people's feelings or make people feel away or whatever, just happens sometimes because I gotta be true to me. Look out for me and my family. Not one to sacrifice important things to get things that I want done. We gotta assign a waiter. Assign a kitchen hub. Okay, I did that. How do I assign a waiter, though? Assigned kitchen staff has an empty menu. Open recipe crafting by interacting with the cookbook. Well, is the cookbook in here? The cookbook. I like both lives and videos. Well, lives are a really good opportunity for me to interact with people that watch our content, that want to interact with me. And videos do really good for people to find the channel and show support that way. They have different utilities, I guess, and none of them are wrong. But like I said, it was just like most people know me from streaming because this whole me making video thing is relatively new in the long run of stuff. Okay, hold to drag the selected ingredients onto various kitchen appliances. Highlighted objects indicate usability. You can use up to 3 ingredients in each dish. To finish preparing the dish, drag it onto the plate and select Save Recipe. That is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. What am I supposed to do? So there's willow grape, pepper, pasta, skyberry, and peach. Maybe some noodles. I mean, noodles are kind of a staple thing here, right? And do we want like some spicy noodles or maybe some skyberry pasta or a peach pasta? Sounds not great. A grape pasta doesn't either. Skyberry pasta sounds like it could be a pasta. Drag ingredients and onto plates to create your own recipes. Huh? Onto plates? Oh, okay. And then maybe we could do pasta and pepper. Oh no. Oh, stop it. Miso ramen with tofu. I know, nothing that creative. What did I do? I think I clicked out of the... My God. Alright, I am big dumb here. Put this one in here, and... Nope, and this one in here. And then I wanted this one to go here. So can we do, like, peach and grape, maybe? Nope, I don't know what I'm doing. There, that's what I was looking for. Boiled Russell's pasta. Okay. And then add recipe to the kitchen menu. There. I think that's it. I think that was what I wanted to do. Learning mechanics for the first time are always embarrassing. Sorry, the AC was pointed away from me and I was like getting warm. Really hoping I can sleep tonight. I've been really tired of this. This keeps happening. I got a little bit better for a bit there, and then it just went back to being pooey again. Gotta take Gustav's order. How do I take Gustav's order? Oh, he's got his order there. We'll prioritize that. Maybe speed stuff up to 2. Yep, here we go. Oh no. Are we bringing... What are we doing? What is going on? What did he just grab? What did he just grab? Why did that fill up halfway? What? I don't know what these little buggers are doing. What is happening? What are my people doing? They're stocking. They're stocking our shelves. But like, poor Gustav here is tired of waiting. Huh? I feel like I screwed up somehow. Prepare the dish? Oh, I have to actually manually make the dish? What? Anyone wanna, like, help with that? Okay, I guess I'll just force him to do it. A comically large spoon, that's beautiful. Okay, now he's gonna dish it up. Are you gonna feed our guest? Feed our guest. Feed our guest. Feed our guest. Huh. Ah. You should play We Was Donkey Kings. I have Donkey Kong. What did I do with my little man? Where did he go? I like X-Geist him to the Shadow Realm. Oh, there he is. How'd he end up there? He's taking the elevator away. Spucks, what are you up to? How are you doing, man? Good to see you live the other day. That was kind of fun. It's been a minute. The hunger strike? What? I was talking about you earlier. I traded in stuff I was going to use for electric bill money to get it. Love it so far. I just woke up to work in a few hours. Did you not pay your electric bill then? Have you signed up for any benefits or anything, Spooky, just to get help with food assistance and stuff like that while you're kind of getting back on your feet? No, I didn't need to sell this stuff. We just traded in. Oh, okay. Is Gustav finished eating yet, bruh? How slow are you to eat? Eat your food faster, old man. JK. LOL. Satori Peach from the backyard. Force the food down his throat, right? I know, just shovel it in there. There we go, there we go. My first check should be on top of a pay advance. Will cover utilities, so it's kind of... Oh, okay, you made it work. Man, pay advances, though. That's a dangerous trap to get into. I fell into that when I was struggling really bad for a while. Seems like I was always one paycheck behind all the time. It was kind of tough. Yeah, do what you gotta do to make it out there, though. He looks like a ghost. He is a ghost. Yeah, he's a spirit of some sort. I don't really fully understand his deal. And the other ones are aliens, which is also a weird flex. Well, they limit the amount. Yeah. That's good. Wells Fargo did this thing for a while where if you had direct deposits with them, you could take a payday advance out. And that's how I survived for a while. And it really got me into a pickle, like really, really bad. And they actually got sued and had to shut down that service because it was found to be really predatory and was putting a lot of people into really bad situations. Kind of like the cash advances, you know, you get from like Money Tree and stuff like that. By a lot of what the checks normally are and not even touching OT. Oh yeah, you've been doing OT, huh? Man, you're really racking it up. A little too close there, bro. Yeah, he died. He said he's a spirit. 20 hours OT, that's beautiful. I mean, that's not beautiful to do, but it's beautiful to have when the check comes. When I was a corrections officer, I used to do so much overtime. Basically mandatory. That was the only job I've ever worked where at the end of your day, they're like, yeah, you're going to stay for another 8. They couldn't legally keep us past 16, and they had like what they call a bunkhouse, which is a place we could sleep if we lived too far away. Oh, Danny got a job. Oh, great. Wonderful. That's good. Her first day is tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. Well, it sounds like you guys are moving ahead, and you'll be back on your feet in no time, I think. That's good to hear. You've kind of had a rough road these last couple years. At least since I've met you, it's been kind of a tough run. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully that works out okay for her. Bree doesn't have the most glamorous job either, but after being out of work for so much, she had to do that. I owe so many decent people so much. Well, I did that too. I honestly, I have a best friend that's pretty well off, and when I was struggling for a bunch of years there before I kind of figured out how to get things right, I used to have to always borrow from him, and I always felt so ashamed at how much, you know, he would loan me and stuff, and he was always so understanding about me paying him back, and I really was worried that it would affect our friendship, and I never wanted that to happen, and so I did everything I could to pay him back and prioritize that. And it all ended up working out in the long run, but it was some rough years there for a while. I don't think I've told you guys, I haven't really talked too much about that kind of stuff with you guys. I spent a number of years where I was basically kind of like homeless. I was renting different places from people on Craigslist and stuff, and I stayed in all these really kind of weird situations that I could just barely afford and everything. And had to shuck and jive, as they say, for quite a while, doing various different things. I feel really guilty about the money that I make now, and that I'm like well off, but it was a really long road to get where I'm at, and I had a lot of struggles and a lot of hard work along the way. And I should be happier with that. And we traveled to Japan and stuff, but I just carry like this weird guilt for like not being just like in complete poverty anymore. Losing the indentured servitude gig did a wonder for what little pride I ever had left, like Majima breaking free of Sagawa. And bro, I was legit homeless up north, so I get that, like slept under a pier. Yeah, I didn't have to do any of that exactly, but I mean, you guys should have seen some of the roommates that I lived with and some of the conditions I was in. It was something else. I lived in some places where I didn't want to be home ever. I was always I would stay out all the time or try to work as much as I could just to not have to come home and witness what I had to deal with. Your modded PSP was the only games you had. I had a little crappy laptop from college because it was a little bit after I graduated from college. I was dating a girl that decided that she no longer loved me. It was just weird driving home from like a dinner one day, and she's just like, I don't love you, so move out. She did give me a car. I had like a Cadillac that barely ran and was completely unreliable and terrifying to drive everywhere, but she gave that to me, and it was something to do something with. Yoko, thanks for the diner. Girls be like that sometimes. Enjoy the car. She wasn't upset or anything, but I didn't have I am that girl. I didn't have a I don't know. I was in a rough place that time. That was when my stomach issues were going on really bad, and I was having a really hard time. It was in 2008. I was really struggling to get work, and the work I could get was really low paying and part-time, and I couldn't get hired doing anything else. And it was like when I did video game testing around that time, I was working for a contract company with Microsoft, and that was absolutely just the worst experience ever. I can't imagine you Cadillac dipping. Yeah, it was an old Cadillac Coupe de Ville. It was an 80 something, but it had a problem with the there was a problem with the what do you call it? It was one of the first cars to have like a CPU in it, like a processing thing. And yeah, the job market crashed in 2008. So I graduated college with $100,000 in debt and in a recession. And I had, the only thing behind me was a bunch of years of experience at Walmart, and I couldn't even get Walmart to call me back. It was Walmart from a different state. If it was Montana, I probably could have got my job back, but I was in Washington, and yeah, the car had a computer chip problem with it, and they don't make those computer chips. You just have to try to find one from a junkyard or something, and there was a lot of issue here. You almost went to Duke or Notre Dame? Jeez. I have my grandpa's brother was a professor at Notre Dame for a while, which was kind of cool. That's kind of an interesting fact, I guess. Open when I'm ready. I should probably just open, huh? We're just sitting here yakking. I'm yapping. Well, I went to a predatory art school. I was at the Art Institute of Seattle, which the Art Institute of Seattle got shut down shortly after I graduated. And then they cut everything else. Is that Meow from Space Dandy? That's funny. We were talking about Space Dandy earlier. I've never seen it before. Oh, here's like kind of our main character that they showed in the setting. I wonder what this is about. Pouncy Paw, the captain of the Crouching Lion. Duke is basically Ivy League, but isn't. I don't know. It's just a rough time. It was a rough time. It was a rough time in my life, and I worked my way out of it over the course of like 15 years, and got married and got divorced and had a number of other things go on in that time, and then I took some time to be single and kind of get comfortable with myself and feel good about who I was by myself and start figuring out what I could do in a relationship to provide for someone, you know, so I wasn't just taking, and really worked on myself. And I ended up meeting Bree, who's the best partner I've ever had, and I'll likely be with her till I die. I can't imagine anything happening. Rough times mold us into strong individuals. It was probably good for me overall. Didn't feel like it ever, but a little bit. Now it's just like I just feel guilty. I still I haven't bought a new car or anything. I have the same car I bought when I got this new job. So I got rid of the Cadillac and I bought this kind of piece of crap car, and I fixed it up and did a lot of work on it, and I've kept it maintained, and for 13 years now I've been driving this thing, and gets me where I need to go, and I've had it paid off for a while, and it's not luxurious. I spray painted the wheels green when the hubcaps broke off of it, and covered it in anime stickers and Yokoso Otaku branding, and just keep it up to date. And I don't own anything new. I like to keep my finances as low as I can, my debt level low. I worry, you know, I don't ever want to be where I was at before. I usually troll about shit, but I thought it was cool and figured my family would always be okay off enough. It's why I went homeless, more out of boredom of always being taken care of. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting one. When I came back from NJ, the old man was bankrupt and lost his cabinet company. Oh, wow. People probably give you looks about the stickers. They do. I have a couple of my more lewd stickers that I just kind of ended up not putting on my car. My job is different. People don't really understand me. The type of people who work at my work are mostly quite a bit different than me. We have people who play video games and stuff, but they do like Call of Duty and stuff like that. They're good people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I'm just kind of a different guy, I guess. So I don't put all that stuff on my car, but everyone knows I'm the guy with the green wheels. Let's see. Someone needs to keep things from boiling over. Stand behind the desk, see everything. No one sneaks past you. You're the one they trust to keep this place standing. Might as well own it. Yeah, I like that. I like this little thing here. There's a car locally. It's nasty, bro. They have Sailor Moon hentai. We have some around here. We have like a lot of racetracks, or there's a big racetrack here. People come from all over the state to race, and so we have a number of cars that are like really heavily modified, and there's some waifu cars in there too. Shockingly, most of them are female owned. I was kind of surprised. Nothing wrong with COD, just not my thing anymore. Yeah. I mean, it's a, you know, steak and potatoes game. It's one of those games that kind of everyone plays or has played. Like, why lewd little girls on your car of all things? I don't know, man. You know. I mean, you're not ignorant to otaku culture and how a lot of stuff is. That's supposed to mean something, or are we just being cryptic to impress the help? Not everybody embraces it. People with our power. Or people in power. Yeah, right? With our people in power, yeah. Not to get political, but yeah. I do hope the new Battlefield is good. I've lost faith in Battlefield a really long time ago. It kind of breaks my heart to say that. I didn't start at 1942. I started with 2, but I used to be a major player, and EA used to always invite me to play the new ones before they came out to give my feedback. I was in like a veteran program, and I used to do a lot of stuff with them, like before I did content creation, just like on my own as like a fan. And the day that they kind of quit that program, they dropped that off. They no longer wanted to hear what the veterans wanted out of the series. Was the day I kind of knew things were not going to go right. And a couple iterations later, and we kind of ended up where we're at now, and Battlefield just ain't what it was. Now, there's like normies like anime, like this guy I work with has lame bleach Pokemon tattoo. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people like what they like. I have a really weird Akira tattoo. Okay, wait for the guest's arrival, find the glimmer bubbles. Bad Company 2 is my favorite. Bad Company 2 is really good. It was kind of a really weird spot for Battlefield, but it was legit, and I really liked Vietnam too. I put some crazy hours into Battlefield Vietnam. Check in a guest, hold and drag them to the desired room. Whoa! They really make me take on the role here, huh? Well, that's just one room. I only have one room. Did the other guy leave? Did he say screw it? Where'd he go? This hotel misses something? What does it miss? Bleach Boy turns into... It's Pikachu and whatever Bleach Boy turns into. The Shinigami? I don't even know Bleach. It's been so long. EA wants the new Battlefield to have 100 million players. Good luck with that. They need to go back to their roots, man. They need to go back to stop trying to directly compete with Call of Duty, and they need to start being their own thing and making people, you know, have a reason to play Battlefield again. Big giant maps, destructible environments, epic, like capture the flag gameplay, conquest, and I mean there's you know, assault's good, and there's some other good types of missions and stuff too, but they need to get out of this. They got really too schlocked into we gotta beat Call of Duty. And the problem was they were beating Call of Duty. They were beating it. But they just couldn't get their head out of their ass, and they just thought they'd beat it by becoming it. And the more that they did with that, the less the game became good. And then EA and their greed and microtransactions and boofity boof, you know, whatever, rant away. I have some hope because it's a lot of the old devs, but EA, well, I mean, that's what the problem is. When I used to hang out with game devs and go to the sound design meetings, like when I went and toured all the different places, I got to hear a lot of stuff from the devs themselves. And man, there's in Call of Duty too, actually. I met the Call of Duty audio team and got to hear about they had all these really great ideas for what they wanted to do with Call of Duty to make it more unique, to make it more fun for fans, to give people more out of the game, to make it more you know, highbrow, basically. And the guys that run the company absolutely will not budge. They say, no, you will do what we know works, and you will not do anything else. And they fought, and they don't win. The people who hold the money hold the cards. It's like our country. You know how it is. It's like anywhere in the world. Ye with money has power. And they don't always have brains. They want safe. Yeah, this guy loves Call of Booty. It's a normie game. Guy was just trying to be nice and talk to me about games, but further made me distance. You know, I don't play new FPS games. There's some guys at work I'm like that with too. I try to talk with them, and it's just kind of obvious we're just kind of different people into different things. Just kind of nodded and shook my head, wondering if I should even ask if his favorite is FF or DQ. I saw this really funny meme I was going to post in the Discord the other day. It was like Final Fantasy fans fighting... What was it? Final Fantasy fans fighting Kingdom Hearts fans. And then it was like Final Fantasy fans fighting Dragon Quest fans. And then it was like, I can't remember, Final Fantasy fans fighting some other franchise fans. And then it ended with like Final Fantasy fans fighting Final Fantasy fans. such a legit such a legit take. Like, that is exactly what... No one hates Final Fantasy more than Final Fantasy fans. They're kind of like Star Wars fans. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. DQ fans versus Chrono Trigger fan. Trust me, I know someone who's obsessed with Star Wars. Well, I'm a big, long-time Star Wars fan myself, but I've really distanced from a lot of stuff. Cross ruined that game. I like Chrono Cross, and I don't like Chrono Trigger, so... Ha! Hate me now! I feel like I need to, like, build something. It says to take an order, but, like, I feel like I need to build another room. Still need to send your box out. Yeah, that's what I was talking earlier in stream. I was telling people you were sending me a some Final Fantasy 9 cards for my favorite characters. Has some Star Wars junk in it. Oh yeah, that's right, you said that too. FF Magic the Gathering cards. Brett was saying they're coming out with Marvel ones soon too. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we gotta take his order. Boiled Russell's pasta. Okay, so if I remember right, we gotta go. Wait, no. How did we do this? Boiled Russell's pasta. We took his order, prioritized his order, and I'm supposed to talk with Sparn too, but he didn't want to talk to me. Oh, there he is. Now he wants to talk. Any guys you want there, we always get a box. It's all Spider-Man, though. It's all Spider-Man? No, I'm not really a Marvel fan. I like some X-Men stuff. Like, I really like Omega Red and Gambit. Those are kind of my favorite X-Men characters, but I'm not a big Marvel guy. I'm not really a big American comic guy, U.S. comics. I think a lot of them are cool, but I was kind of into indies. A lot of stuff from, like, Image and stuff like that. Walking Dead got me looped into that whole indie scene for a bit. Fake anime pretending show. Avatar? Oh, people love Avatar. Omega Red is underrated. Omega Red is awesome. You guys are good. I love you guys. This is why we're all homies. There's not Walking Dead Magic the Gathering. No way. You're kidding me. Omega Red is just Russian Sabretooth. That is kind of true, but his cables on his hand are cooler than that, I think. Basically the first crossover. Oh, okay. What's this? Skip? What is skip? What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. Colossus is just Russian Juggernaut. I used to like Juggernaut a lot too. I used to think Juggernaut was pretty cool, like 90s. So I guess I'm supposed to look for those berries or whatever. Where are those at? The peaches or something? Do those come? Those don't come from trees, do they? Peaches grow on trees. Ah, they do. Look at that. I hated what they did to Negan in the Walking Dead show. Yes. 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 I mean, I hated a lot of stuff that they did in the TV show, honestly. Once I got really big into the comics, I got really uninterested in the TV show. And the farther the TV show went and the more it strayed from what made the comics so great, the less I liked it. And there's a lot of Walking Dead fans that like that too. I like Jeff Morgan or whatever his name is, but Comic Negan is a different beast. I agree. He was passionate. He was passionate about the role, and he wanted to do the best. But I think that, for one, it was just written differently, and I don't know. I'm trying to think who they had. There was another person that they wanted for Negan that was like a lot shorter and like kind of rough, tough cream puff, you know, like big wide guy. And I thought he would have been really, really, really good. I'd be Comic Negan in those events. Well, Negan has a really great story. Not only did I collect all the comic books, but they have a number of these magazines that were released that has a story set called Here's Negan that kind of covers a lot more about Negan's background and everything like that. And it was very, very interesting and well done. I need to figure out how, like, to bag and board magazines. It's probably a lot simpler than I thought, but my comic shop didn't have any supplies I could use for that. I may still have those issues. I think I have all the Walking Dead comics from 90 to the end, and I have the last comic book was signed by Charlie Adlard, the original artist for the Walking Dead comic books. It was kind of a limited set thing, and then I have some special editions of issue 100. And if you're not familiar with what issue 100 was, that was the one where Negan was bashing everyone's brains out, including my favorite character Glenn, who was definitely killed in the comics too. Well, so I have a lot of bag and boards, but I'm saying that would be sized for like a magazine. I've only been able to find like comic size ones. So all my magazines are loose, and that's never sat well with me. Yeah, I think I have about 400 comic books right now. I have those cardboard boxes that hold 100 comics in it, and they're all bagged and boarded. I have a number of I did all the first editions for a number of oh my god. The guy's name. What's his name? The other thing I haven't bagged and boarded that I need to is see, I would have 3,000 comics if The Walking Dead didn't end, because when I had a shop, not a shop, I had a thing at the a pull box at the comic book shop, and I used to there's a minimum, so I used to do a bunch of those. But anyway, I have issue number 13 of the very first run of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic collection. And it is one of my favorite comics that I own. It's not in great shape. It's a childhood favorite. Yeah, but I stopped collecting comics, and they were also taking up way, way, way too much space. There were some comics, like I got really into this comic called Trees that I was obsessed with, and I loved it so much. And then they just quit making it one day. They didn't make an announcement about it. They didn't talk about it. They said absolutely nothing. Oh, Rabbit's in. Do you know I wrote my comics in middle school? I did not. I got kicked out of high school for writing a comic. Kind of. You made dirty comics. They don't count. You sold yours to get back into Magic the Gathering. Wait, really? I did, yeah. I got kicked out of high school when I was a kid, and I was banned from going to the other high school in town and had to go to an alternative school for my last 2 years of school. Kind of interesting. What's a staff bunk? Those are staff bunks. Rabbit did. Why is, like, nobody prioritizing this? I need to, like... I think I need to, like, make somebody do this. Okay, that I think worked. I gotta figure that out more. I really haven't understood the AI in this game just yet. It's called The Adventures of Billy and Rodman Beltram. What? Oh, he got pissed. It took too long. Lame. Is this like Sim Tower? I don't know what Sim Tower is. Does it look and play like Sim Tower? I'm not even familiar with this game type. It's just it sounded neat. It sounds like a Reddit name. It was a ripoff of Captain Underpants, but I don't know what else I drew. I used to draw a bunch of parodies on already established characters, make dirty adult jokes. I guess I watched too much Family Guy. Green Slade, thank you so much, my guy. I'd give that a thumbs up, but it's not letting me. I'll try to watch the Gasha, though, to see if you want a t-shirt. I need to change my rates, I think, because you guys are donating, and then... Is that Stitch? Stitch isn't the golden character, is he? Yokoso, did you hear? Did I hear what? Used to be obsessed with Captain Underpants. I'm not familiar with that. He got a Stitch. So in that Gasha machine, when it pops up on the screen, one of the circles is yellow, and if you pull the yellow one, the one that's in the yellow circle, that will get you a free t-shirt. I'll send you a t-shirt. I heard that Hulk Hogan died. Yes, I did. And my Facebook page is split between people mad about how he's a racist and people sad that he passed. I thought he was really memorable when I was a kid. Chuck Magoni, I don't know who that is. Did you see prisoners who acted like Hulk Hogan? No? I separate the person from the wrestler. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it too deep, really. I was saying in another stream, one of the things that I really want to do is stop trying to be so damn safe when I live stream and just be open about my opinions and talk about stuff, recognizing that there's always going to be people that like me and don't like me, and there's nothing wrong with that. What is that? What is this? Prepare rations? The heck is that? I have no idea what's going on with that. He was old-fashioned like Wesker's mom. Like, did you see? Yeah, well, that's what he said, you know, was how I grew up, and, you know, you're a product of your environment. Is a trumpet playing guy from the King of the Hill. What? Did you see prisoners that have handlebar mustache? No. I had to shave my beard one time when I worked because I had to be able to wear a respirator, gas mask for one of my positions I was at when I was an officer. And we could only have mustaches. So I did a big horseshoe mustache, thinking of Hulk Hogan. Why can't we check this guy out? Wait for the workers to finish cooking? Well, can a worker cook, please? Anyone? No? Okay, no one wants to cook. We got Walter White up in here. Can we get Walter White? Where did he go? They go like they disappear when you drop them off sometimes. It's so weird. I don't know where they end up at. Not available yet? What does not available yet mean? Is this game AR? No. They have a preface at the beginning of this game. Yoko is a fan of Yo-Yo Ma. They have a preface at the beginning of this game that this game is 100% human-made with no AI used whatsoever in it. They're very clear about that, and they're very passionate, I guess, about not wanting to do that. And I think that's a cool thing. I think that's neat. Can't change the sheets yet. That's just peachos, isn't it? Speaking of which, we built this room, and then I don't have anything for it, so I probably want to build some furniture. So we'll get that. We want, I guess, a couple chairs and a lamp. And maybe a lava lamp while we're at it, too. Why not? Miyamoto pulled a Kojima. He did. That's what the AI wants you to think, is that it didn't make it. Oh. I have a terrible confession to make to you guys. I did mention this the other day because I started with the Final Fantasy streams because I need so many thumbnails. I'm not good at making thumbnails, and my thumbnails are pretty notorious for not performing very well. I've used ChatGPT to make the last number of thumbnails. I do modify them a little bit, but you guys probably won't like that, but the way I make thumbnails is I go on Google and I steal artwork from Google and mash it up together and add text and background stuff from a service that I subscribe to and make them that way. And I really don't find that AI is a whole lot different than that, and it sure does it a lot better than me. But that's about the only AI I have any interest in even considering on the page. And bigger videos, I will make my own art, but I don't have the money to hire someone to do it, and the way I'm doing it is just jacking stuff from the internet. So I really just, I don't see a big difference. Rabbit is your editor artist, but you like making stupid images for a theme. You do like those fun mashup kind of thumbnail things. I'm kind of more of like a traditional modern style thing. Oh my god, I need to speed this up. We're killing ourselves here. Not like I'm necessarily proud of it or anything. I'm not like trying to be like that, but I just think it is what it is, and these thumbnails have been way, way, way more effective than anything I've made, and I've spent years trying to figure it out better, and I just can't. Unless I pay money for someone for doing it, and I just don't have money to spend on every thumbnail paid by a professional artist. Too expensive. If I ever do end up making a decent amount of money off this channel, which I'm just not really focused on doing, I will definitely hire an artist. Probably one of the first things I do. My art on the channel, all my channel art, at one point there was a little bit of AI on it, but I went out and I paid really good money. I used the membership money that you guys, when you guys are members, I pooled that up for like over a year, and the donations, and I think it was like 300 something bucks or something I paid for my page banner, and then I kind of photoshopped some of that stuff and made my own little logo. Use MS Paint, it's free. Well, I have I may or may not be a fan of Adobe. I'm not a fan of their subscription practices, and I have Yard Photoshop. That's what I use. Okay, now we gotta drag guys to their beds. Okay, so the extra guy, I guess, that we don't have room for just like leaves? Is that what happened? Labubu. It's all about having something weird AF in the images. Sauce out of curiosity. Definitely would have to pay. Well, if I can afford it, I will pay people for their work. I believe in paying people a fair share for their work, and I have paid. Over the course of this channel, I've probably paid a couple $1,000s to artists for stuff. It is tricky though to hire artists online now because so many of them. Soy face on the thumbnails. I've done that a couple times too. It is unfortunately effective. Wouldn't know it. I'm Derek from Memphis, Tennessee now. Okay. Well, I think next time I stream this game, I need to spend a lot more time like understanding it a little bit better and being better about it. Miss when you used to stream Diablo 2 and RuneScape. I've never streamed either of those. Only AI I use is to cut out, and even then, when it screws up, and I don't think the mistake adds to the humor, I have to go behind it anyway. I'm surprised. Did you leave, Kevin? I was actually expecting you to have a response to what I said. Maybe you just decided to be quiet, to be polite, but I'm open to commentary and feedback on my actions. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you are Kevin. You're Kevin now. you always have been. Oh really? He never existed. Well, I've never met you in real life, and I've met Kevin in real life, so I guess maybe, I don't know, there's a possibility. Kevin James versus Kevin Smith. What the what are you guys on? Appliance needed to order? What are you talking about? Appliance needed. I don't understand any of this in Kevin Bacon. I'd pick Kevin James. Was Kevin James the guy that did King of Queens? Is that who I'm thinking of? Yeah. I mean, nobody is going to. It's like almost like, is it glitched or something? I don't understand what's happening here. Like where it says that I can't do anything. Like what is wrong? Why does this one look terrible? It's like the same thing, but also like terrible. If I do like willow grapes and peppers and peach, what does that make? Boiled willow grape. And that's all blackened too. Getting off to play DK before work. I'd comment, but watching Danny took the phone to work with her at overnight job. No, it's totally fine. We're wrapping up here in just a couple minutes. I was only going to stream for a couple hours. And I'm like stuck in this game, I guess. I'm confused at why I can't seem to do anything. Like I said, I need to really figure this out. Because like this, there's something up with that, and I don't know why it's doing anything like that. Oh, cooking. I don't know. Help, bro. I'm stuck in this game. Sure. He left a 4-star review. I don't know how. How could he leave a 4-star review? It was terrible. I didn't get food for him. I didn't get anything. Okay. Have a good time. I don't know. Not really off to a great start. Can I, like, make him cook? It's like not available yet. Like, what does not available yet mean? I don't know. I'm gonna tinker around with this a bit more, but I gotta call the stream. It's 10 o'clock, and I've been staying up way too late. Like, I was up way late last night, so I'm gonna have to call it here. I am sorry that this wasn't more riveting gameplay, or at least I'm sorry I'm dumb and I couldn't figure out half of this, but it is interesting, and I do look forward to kind of diving into it more and understanding it more. Probably watch somebody online play it that knows more than me or something. I'm not really good with management sims, but it was pretty cool. Like, the art's great. The music was okay. I kind of wanted more for the music, but it's not bad. Sound effects were good. Voiceovers were pretty high quality, and it seems like it's mechanically robust. I definitely can't comment a whole lot on that, considering I'm miserable at this. But I'll work on it. I'll figure it out more, and then don't worry about it being exciting. Well, it was a good chat. We had great chats with people. I did really appreciate that a ton. Yeah, so tomorrow I want to try to make a review for Hiragana Hero, since I beat it finally, and I actually learned Hiragana, which is a huge deal for me. I don't know if everyone's like super into that, but I am stoked about it. So we'll call it here, and we'll do a JoJo out. And everybody have a great rest of your night, and then we'll be doing a lot more Final Fantasy 9. That's kind of where I'm focused right now, so that's where we'll go with it. But anyway, with that, we'll JoJo out. You guys have a wonderful night. You're amazing, and do well. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト。